Imagine being trapped on an island and liking it, a small little world of your own, cut off from the rest of mankind. Shendurney Wildlife Sanctuary, situated in the southernmost region of Kerala. I feel this part of Kerala in particular has a profound effect. There's a sense of equanimity when you're here. And while this is just my personal experience, I'm not the only one who feels this way. To get a deeper understanding of why and how this place connects so deeply with its visitors, we need to take a quick geography lesson. The manner in which southernmost region of Kerala is isolated, not just within its own state, but also in the edge of the Indian subcontinent, makes this place one of the most remote regions in India. On one hand, attractions within Kerala like Munnar, Kochi and Alleppey take away the spotlight of tourism, and on the other hand, its immediate neighbor, Kanyakumari, benefits from higher footfall for being entitled as the southern tip of India. No such titles are enjoyed by the southern region of Kerala, resulting in an ignorance from the eyes of tourism. But this is a blessing in disguise for a traveler. There's an unpolished intimacy to such places. They feel more real. Infrequent regions that are untouched by commercialism contain a hint of mystery that is hard to describe. You'll get a sense of this inconspicuous feeling as we progress through this video. This island was a home for 2 straight days, and the only way to get here is by a boat, which in itself is quite a ride. Whimsical waters surrounded by mountains wearing blankets of thick forest, a visual treat to the eyes. The boat is facilitated by the government of Kerala. In fact, with no private players in picture, the entire system is operated by the government at an extremely reasonable cost, which includes your stay, the to and fro journey by the boat, and a safe car parking at the bay. While we appreciated the panoramic views, we noticed something peculiar. The 7 of us, including the 2 boatmen, were all by ourselves in this vicinity. There was absolutely no one else in the surroundings. I'm not just talking about the proximity around the island, but as far as we could see, there were no signs of any other human establishments, which in a way was scary but equally adventurous. The other thing to worry about was food. Obviously, there's no multi-cuisine restaurant at the island. We were initially inclined towards the idea of cooking by ourselves like a barbecue or something, but we were advised by the executives back at the government office to have these 2 gentlemen as our companions, who could offer to cook for us during the 2 days of our stay at a nominal fee. Thankfully, we chose to have them around and spend some great time with these newly made friends with benefits who played multiple roles of being boatmen, cooks, and our local tour guides. And we continue to keep in touch with them. While we were at the island, Sri Kumar, who was our main cook, explained how the water currents become aggressive around these 2 mountains, due to which boats often refrain from entering the natural passage between the mountains, and he mentioned that the passage was heavenly beautiful. This was enough to get us curious, and there was only one way to quench our thirst for curiosity: a short journey to these 2 mountains. I'll let you watch this just the way I did for the first time. By this time, I started losing the signal and had to turn around. Though I regretted not being able to go ahead, the way I was left awestruck by the sceneries I had just witnessed made up for it. Notice how forceful the wind and water currents are in this area, just like how Sri Kumar had described. Before you plan your journey over here, there is something you need to know. There's no doubt about how breathtaking this place is, but don't expect this place to be easy on you. Let alone Wi-Fi or internet, you get no phone service, no electricity, no lights, no none of that. Just clear, crisp goodness. With all these stipulations, if you happen to plan your trip, remember that you do get a roof on your head, which is a simple hut-like structure with an attached bathroom. But that's not what you're here for. The distinctive feature that will leave a mark in your memory and possibly bring you back is the remoteness of this island, which presents you with a precious opportunity to think about your own life and the way you live, the things you take for granted. And there couldn't be a better place to look back and analyze all of that than a place like this. Thank you so much for watching. This was one of the 5 parts of my journey to South Kerala, and I will be publishing the following ones very soon. Here's a quick glimpse of what to expect in the upcoming episodes.